Hi, I'm Bob Stewart. I'm here to talk to you about VitalLock. I founded VitalLock a year ago. My stepdaughter's aunt was in a terrible head-on collision with a moose, and she died, 26 years old. No one in the family could get into her Facebook, her MySpace, her email account, couldn't let anybody know what had happened. This prompted a whole bunch of conversations between my wife and I about what would ever happen if something happened to me. I have, umpteen social media accounts. And there's nobody who has all those passwords. Not even I. I mean, I have them all. I have to guess half of them sometimes. The bottom line is that there's really no service out there that can handle this in the case of my passing. If I get smucked by a bus, there's just nothing out there to deal with this. Um, what's more is, if I was to get hit by a bus, there are a lot of things that I would want to still say to people that I love. And quite frankly, only I could say them. So what we did is began planning a new system that would allow us to securely store information and have that information released only upon death or, complete disability, um, coma, or what have you. And we actually made the system flexible enough so that at any point, um, the number of criterion that had to be met in order for information to be released could be adjusted. So, VitalLock is a system that allows you to securely store vital information: video, image, text, account, and link information, and then have that information delivered back to your loved ones in time of need. The way we do this is very simple. When you sign up for your VitalLock account, you create all of your login credentials, and then you go ahead and upload some information to the system. In the event of your death, you would have pre-identified a number of people, however many you choose, that will be notified, and or they may be notifying the system that you've passed. Let's just say you've died. And one of your relatives will then go to the system and say, Bob's passed. The system will then try and contact me. It will know my Twitter account, it will know my Facebook account, it will know all of my email accounts. And if it can't get a hold of me and I don't come back and say, yo, I'm not dead, then the system will then send the message out to everybody that I've said, are out there to confirm whether or not I've passed. And they don't know who all is in that list. So it may be 3 or 4 people, it may be 6 people, it may be my brothers and my mother. But the bottom line is the message then goes out, and if they indeed confirm that I have passed, then the system begins to trigger a series of scheduled events that would release information strictly according to my wishes. That information is actually encrypted before it ever leaves my computer. It is stored up in our system in an encrypted format, and it is only readable by the encryption keys that of the person that I addressed that to. So there is simply no way for anybody to ever see the information that you've stored in this system. Um, Furthermore, we've created a system that allows us to actually wrap that encryption with another layer of encryption. So you can contact your attorney and have your attorney sign up for the service, which is no cost to your attorney, and for a premium price, we will then re-encrypt that information with your attorney's keys, thereby making the information that's stored up in the system attorney-client privileged and inadmissible and all that good stuff. So the bottom line is that VitalLock is a system that is um, runs securely in the cloud, um, and delivers information to your family members in a time of need. Every day, over 60,000 families are left to deal with the aftermath of their departed one's online existence and affairs. And they're often unable to gain access to basic systems such as social networks and the likes. And VitalLock overcomes these problems. Um, Deliver one more moment type of messages, because only you can say, "Dear, I love you. You're only receiving this message because obviously I'm gone, but I want you to know that everything will be fine and that you're strong and that you can move on, and I will be here waiting for you." Only you can leave messages of love to another person. So, who are you trusting to do that today? The system provides complete privacy. And furthermore, um, the system is built to be robustly scalable. We are using all of the Amazon services, EC2, S3, SimpleDB, and their queue service. So the system will be reliable. You know your message will get delivered. So the bottom line is that the number of users of the internet is growing at an astronomical rate. Today there's 50 million baby boomers that are alive. Those 50 million folks are going to die over the next 40 years. And as we have moved into a knowledge-based economy, and as we have strengthened all of our um, laws around copyright, and we have moved towards intellectual property as becoming a key component to the legacy that people leave behind, VitalLock is going to become a more and more and more appropriate metaphor for handling the digital estate that people leave behind. This may be just something that you keep family photo albums in, but it may be something that you keep manuscripts in. Perhaps it's the story of your life. How do you want to be remembered? Do you want to have, are there things that you need to tell people after you're gone? All of these are the questions that we are answering with this service. What would happen if something happened to you? And the people that will receive these requests from you will be wondering, what's in it for me? This will fuel growth. This will fuel conversion. This will fuel the, the spread of this service. It's going to be simple. It's going to be elegant. And it's going to be secure. Thank you. Have a great day.